यही करना था ना भाई क्वेस्ट।
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. Hey now, this could be our big break. My second elder left for us to...
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right.
पायमोन का आवाज किसने
One
बदला भाई?
problem. They probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick. Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match. Hey, look! I know an Inefa are here in Nashatown.
एनेफा को पुल करना चाहिए था रे।
Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Familiar faces identified. Our good friend.
Whoa, free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you
Charlie
all.
and Paimon, friends of ours.
hi there.
Indeed, two more wild hunt.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask?
Huh.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders some.
So,
Hard to say. And all the while, we need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single... Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort of... I finished the prelim...
okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe.
आवाज क्यूट है भाई इसका।
Sorry, what?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes.
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the prime...
Do you even know how much?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
What? No! Absolutely not! Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the...
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, whoa! This book is so heavy. You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you...
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. I know has...
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yup. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a...
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by...
My efficiency too, little snack. I need little snack. I will order now.
I know
Little
explanations
snack.
for things that don't interest her a bit. Meh, isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is.
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're...
Now that I'm not so
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew!
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does! Look. Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean... So, what do...
ये क्या करना है भाई? ये तो टाइम पास का अलग है। कुछ मारा मारी के बताओ भाई।
Wow, what do you know? I know was right.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal.
Well, as they say,
Yeah, guess you're right. Just... Paimon's getting the... And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey!
डीजेजे ये क्या है?
We got... All right, one final stop.
agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for
Good eye.
यहाँ स्किप बटन देना चाहिए भाई, यहाँ ऊपर
You
ऊपर।
were really getting into it.
Ugh. Couldn't you have mentioned that earlier? A pictorial prompt this time. So, we gotta take... Maintenance is a high priority task. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Phew, that was a...
Yeah, good work indeed. But
ऐसा कौन सा पीसी स्कैन मारता है भाई? हैं?
well, Looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. No clue, frankly. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be... What do you think?
पायमोन मेरे हाथ से मार खाया भाई आवाज क्यों चेंज किया उसकी
Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be...
Allow me to check against the recorded data. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned.
Huh.
A novel analogy, but an apt one. This component is currently easily damaged. The estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes.
Yeah!
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked krumkaki results in the most efficient improvements upon.
Thanks for the...
ये पायमोन ऐसे क्यों हंस रही है भाई
Thanks. Things went great over here, too.
Understood.
And I'll inform the Ratniki station of wild hunt anomalies. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannons are real...
That is correct. Pure, bright energy.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if... Oh, yeah. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See? Just...
Burn it down!
पीपी अवेलेबल था क्या इसके लिए
Are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all. And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet. Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? Ah, if you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
साइड डोर है
We're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nodcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee.
क्या नल्स
Looks like we'll have to never, right? The curate, but if we ask her straight up, oh, we'll be heading to Heath. If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can.
ये वापस हंसी देख रही है ये पायमोन ऐसे ऐसे क्यों हंस रही है
Bring it! Light it up!
Hey, Black Cat, we're here. Oh,
Hello, you two. What's up?
not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Heasy Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
कैसे हंस रहे हैं देखो
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now.
Don't mind if we do then.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right
So you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really want?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do.
हाँ भाई
Yet the number of
चालाक है भाई ये
sure.
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it.
Is that so? But no. Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What's there left for us to say here?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests.
Huh. Or like make a profit off the wild hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Well,
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally chaos could uproot and what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of clues yourself.
well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nodcry the paradise people say it is. At least, until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand. No force exists. After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will really... I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think?
That does make sense.
A well-placed...
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Indeed they are. In fact, they've volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really?
free of charge है
Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already?
Well, we better get this medicine. Huh?
Sure. Wait. That can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt? It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the wild hunt?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we, sticklers for the rule?
फिर अंदर कहीं जाएंगे बे
Burn it down.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Not even an invitation check? Oh, Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot.
इसको पुल करना पड़ेगा नेफा को है बिग शॉट इज अ बिग शॉट नहीं ऐसे क्यों देख रहे सब?
Finally! Now, what do we...
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Are you serious? Nice to meet you all.
आंख मारती है ये।
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here.
How'd you set this all up so quick?
Well, as long as you know what...
चलो दारू बनाएंगे, दारू
I
शारू।
already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance. Demyan will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you. Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse...
Got it. We'll give...
In the meantime...
Hello.
ये तो पहले भी इवेंट में किए सो लग रहा मेरे को है। केले लो है आपने पहला खेल तो भी है।
Ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
I would kill myself with fright here. No thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. Wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello. How may I assist?
एक मिनट में हाँ यार वो ऑर्डर आया ऑर्डर ले आया हूँ। arriva passaglia. Chiara leggios.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest.
Good work, eh? What I guessed.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashatown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the Wild Hunt.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices. Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Here's the thing. You can't
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, and that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
My.
Hello.
लेमन मिंट वाइन ये कौन सा फ्लेवर है भाई?
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged. Hence is the name.
I prefer with alcohol, man.
Shop in town. They usually put me.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet ya.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing... Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being
Picture देख रहा हूँ guys.
I can't just flee this place.
Game नहीं खेल रहा हूँ मैं.
So, I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
Picture है ये तो.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Alright, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea, and one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
बाहर कहाँ है बे?
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Gambling, huh?
Joining us, new girl?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic
I can drink that alcohol.
for no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content. During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving of Dark Horse.
Huh?
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not cry?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The dark horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Huh?
Let's go!
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
मुझे भी पार्टिसिपेट करना है.
Drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your
अल्लाह.
alcohol. These recipes are
मेरा टाइप का गेम खेल रहा है भाई.
teach me what ya.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
You're up.
डार्क हॉर्स क्या? वो वाला ड्रिंक मिल गया भाई.
Whoa! New face here just drew the dark horse.
डार्क हॉर्स.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Chug it.
Will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Whoa! She actually downed it in one gulp.
Nice job! No wonder you monstatters have such a reputation. Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course. Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing rat Miki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway.
Guys, Genshin Impact picture कैसा लग रहा है?
You'd want to see.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Ha! Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
बहुत पैसा है भाई इसके पास. उड़ा रही है बस.
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
अरे भाई इतने नहीं डिलीवर करने का है भाई. भाई साहब.
Are they playing cards?
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 mora.
The heck?
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, Let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 mora.
Die है? अच्छा वो खेल देगा.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
Oh.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, alright? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside. Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow. In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the Moon Marrow? I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam! Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
साथ में देखेंगे कबूम.
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next...
Come on guys, फायर होने वाला है शायद.
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure, but this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Best not keep Llama waiting. Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that Phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
We haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
ये क्या कर रही है बे? हैं?
What do you see?
मीटियोर का मैंने जो विश किया था वो स्टार है जो गिर रहा है अभी.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Ah, thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Oh, snack time over. Ah. वाटर
She doesn't look so good.
इसका एलिमेंट वाटर लग रहा है मेरे को तो.
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. There, give me your hand.
Whoa! One bug boogie.
Back to Earth. My thing. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water, enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Arya.
It does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power with... And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that? There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the Moon Goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right? Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the Moon Marrow, does that make you a Moon Goddess? You do not wish to become one? That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a Moon Goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this Moon Marrow to you. I do not desire it. Huh? Nor
Why?
does a desire to come to me. And what does that mean? When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Walma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the Wild Hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. The Wild Hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person. Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the Moon Marrow non-stop. That seems to ring a bell. Huh? Does it really?
What bell?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons. Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name? I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
Sonari?
Huh.
Fifth Sonari.
There was that title too.
Sinari? Sonari क्या है?
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the five?
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?" Why would they say that? The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return. Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information. I felt the same.
I agree with Paimon, eh?
And I seem to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name. Oh. Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality. Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners! That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. And even then, he still defeated Marionette. Oh?
Yeah?
What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that? That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
Yes, you did.
She totally did. Are you two on bet?
No.
मैं पायमोन जैसे बन रहा हूँ क्या guys?
Imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
That was close.
Sure? Eh?
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Cinematic scene incoming, guys. ये तो मेरे को भी जानना है. अच्छा वो मेरी शिप है क्या, मतलब ट्रैवलर की? हैं? इतने सालों तक शिप के अंदर ही थे क्या दोनों?
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
ये क्या तो लोचा है भाई?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need
क्या है भाई? क्या है?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki. Like this.
Ooh, looks like a
Shield.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
एनिमो है क्या भाई? नहीं मैं वाटर ही है, देख नीचे भी वाटर है.
pretty sturdy.
वाटर ही है एलिमेंट इसका.
Always here, Columbine?
ये देख वाटर.
It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you like taken a walk outside or something?
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Huh?
It wasn't much.
The flowers here. They like guests like you.
क्या करने हुआ था भाई? Give me primos. क्या? मेरे को लगा कुछ कलेक्ट वलेक्ट करके देने का कुछ तो 3 और I guess not, that's not the case. See?
Light it up! Try and stop me!
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being.
Confidential है? क्या बात कर रही है?
Even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now... Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can.
हेल्प गर्ल चाहिए मेरे को.
The winds of change
50 पीढ़ी तक पहुंचे अपन.
And whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Yes. चलो इन्हें आगे पास. अरे यहाँ का टेलीपोर्टर अनलॉक नहीं है. How come I didn't unlock that teleporter?
Bring it! Burn it down!
टेलीपोर्टर कहाँ है? Fuck. Oh, ना नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे. नहीं पहुंच गया भाई.
Bring it!
ये ला नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे.
Rise with the sun!
Friendly approach detected. We meet a...
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's a Rahira,
Expect-
Solnari, or Solari, or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is! True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarir's super fast? Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all. Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're... Sure, travel safe.
I know. There remains an...
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's office. Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send a Nafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even... Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You got it! Let's go then! You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right.
ये क्या है बे? मतलब okay. तो crazy होगा. बाद में चेक आउट करेंगे. जानो पा.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that rat. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never!
I came over to take a look.
Nepar है उसका नाम.
Just now. Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
हाँ एंटर करना है भाई. डायरेक्शन वहाँ दिखा रही है और मेरे को एंटर यहाँ करा रही. हाँ बोलने का भाई.
Might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Yes, yeah.
If you the murder
Chinese word है ना शेष ये. Thank you के लिए शायद.
By a single piercing strike from a polearm.
I don't know. Thank you के लिए.
Preliminary, no obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed. Before
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
कितनी बड़ी क्वेस्ट है भाई.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and we know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit.
Yeah!
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No, this means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might—
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey! Why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open heart? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's.
अरे बाद में अभी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने दे, बाद में टिप्स दूंगा तेरे को. एगी भाई.
Briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess too. Yeah, this'll be important.
क्या है रेडन को एनगल्फिंग लाइटनिंग का वो
charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you!
ठीक है बाद में देखेंगे अपन आराम से क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने दे फाइट है क्या भी फाइट होगी ऐसा लग रहा मैंने
Whoa! Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on!
अबे ये कौन सा वेपन लगा दिया हमें फिश वेपन है मैं वेका के पास फिशी फिश
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something inside it. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore?
कहाँ जाना है रे
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath of these! Pyroclastic surge!
Whoa.
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Ah! कहाँ जाना है बे Ah! अरे जल्दी भागना स्लो क्यों भाग रहे भाई ओह प्लीज फाइट कर रहा है यार
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
Oh, total cinema.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might...
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, It seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no.
Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major,
ये ड्रॉप्स ऊपर जा रहे हो वापस.
but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard,
Oh.
but every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is, whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up the fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
We shall just have to exercise some
बॉडी क्वेस्ट है भाई.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Get to work. Try and stop me. Wrath from the sky. Rev the engines.
Hey, not a bad haul.
अल्टरनेट कैरेक्टर कौन सा आ रहा है इनके साथ? इनका बैनर इनके साथ कौन सा कैरेक्टर आ रहा है?
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And How are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
ये एलॉन है ये एलॉन फिन के साथ ये एलॉन
Still acting all mysterious. But you seem pretty confident, so guess we've got to... hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far.
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. But we still know... Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flintz's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window as I thought. You're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventure.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear he would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. Well, that makes things simpler. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe.
Oh, if we can't get any the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal! You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, Yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to...
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope the
इसका आवाज deep है भाई.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was 8 days ago. He had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked. Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but...
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to fight for...
Yeah, we should...
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy. That would be good, yes. Feel free.
Phew, back inside.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
क्या है भाई ये लाइट कीपर में?
Mysteries and Paimon could shake a skewer rat.
Your deductions have been quite correct.
इसकी आंखें देख के मुझे नींद आ रही है भाई.
But some things that humans consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
Oh, you mean?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters. And could those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light?
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done, nonetheless. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to—
Well, you need us to get—
Oh. Thanks for the reminder. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
All right, then. We'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed, too.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here? We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all— Flint, you better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for.
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. What do you mean? This is so confusing! It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it... Okay!
Hey! Let us in now! My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the Wild Hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you—
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's... All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that
गोरी
Hasn't he always stayed
गोरी
here?
कैसे है बे?
Done searching.
नाम
are
उसका
you? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something.
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, seemingly, was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick
इसका नाम मेरे को पसंद है यहोड़ा
gotten while everyone was super focused on.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to...
Might he intend to come back and...
Well,
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over...
ओ मेरे को लगा ये चेस्ट ले नहीं पाता भाई इतने बड़े बड़े चेस्ट कौन रखता बेट कर दिया गेंशिन ने मेरे को
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
तो अब लोग आए भाई
Is he gonna be okay?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tap? Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking...
This much is pretty easy.
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having...
Yeah, Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and you...
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's. Meanwhile, The wild hunt continues to grow in scale.
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must.
Works for me. Enough and I will take off.
The curatorium will.
And we Frost Moon Scions.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back.
Understood. Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha.
يلا يعني شردارة طلتني.
Anyone seen the lantern?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Burn it down.
2000 मीटर लावा भाई टीपी मारना पड़ेगा अनएक्सप्लोर्ड लोकेशन
Rise with the sun.
All right, here comes another one.
Hear the echoes of the boat. You two! Time to end!
Something to add to my collection.
नए एनिमीज मटेरियल
Bring it. Pyroclastic surge.
Didn't take too long.
I'll make short work of you.
Full throttle.
Let the world collide! Letting brave names echo!
अबे इतने जल्दी कैसे मर गई ये वाह
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding.
Bring it! Get to work! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of Eve!
Light it up.
So quiet.
ओ भाई इतना बड़ा एक्सप्लोर करना बचा है मेरे को लगा सब एक्सप्लोर करके बैठा हूँ एक्वायर्ड फेट कब से देने लगे भाई बस 5 ही मिले अपग्रेड करने के ओह मुझे लगा लो आ गया भाई मैं
Rise with the sun.
ये अभी इसमें जरूर ऐड करेंगे भाई.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let my name echo in song! Show no mercy! Lolling! East Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Hey, not a bad haul.
कहाँ है टेलीपोर्टर भाई? ओह.
Light it up! Strike a pose! Letting brave names echo! Let the world collide! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastly! Rise with the sun!
ये इसकी शील्ड एक बहुत परेशानी है भाई.
Something to add to my collection.
बहुत क्रेजी शील्ड है उसकी.
Burn it down!
इतनी दूर जाना है भाई और.
Shower me with praise!
Oh, it took a while us to get there, man.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Nodcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint?
Many strange things happen here.
But that file really... Hey!
हैरी पॉटर के प्रोफेसर जैसा बात कर रहा है भाई ये. Many strange things happen here. Oh.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints?
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one?
इतना रिसर्च क्या कर रहे भाई? आकर लित काम है थी.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Alright, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them.
Some of these records are too old.
And here's a
Kuvaki and the Wild... We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed, despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone sealing powers...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, and while Kuvaki can...
Paimon cut...
What are you referring?
Oh, we had a...
Was there a gap?
There was. Leaving him more...
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment It begs the question. That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
He's carrying a letter! Oh, Lama must have sent it. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rare's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparation. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete full.
What should we do?
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rarir. And that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
उससे बाद अपन टीपी करते हैं वहां पे.
You're here, as expected.
Humans. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
Such faith in your companions.
उसका हाथ नहीं है भाई.
Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. In their folly, the townspeople will...
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams. But now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later,
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites each time. That which you...
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping...
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to meet.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
कौन सी लाइट? क्या लाइट?
Say-so.
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented... Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so...
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
Oh.
So, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
ऊपर से जाना है क्या?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so it looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're...
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. But why are you here? Really?
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to... I seek to redress this injustice. Not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this... Please.
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's hers.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Follow me, guys.
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
कौन रड़ा ले?
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
ऊपर से नीचे आ रहे वापस.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough.
Orders received.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the otherwise rift. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be conceived. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
ये क्या है ब्लैक स्क्रीन?
Let's go, Anafa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
ये मस्त है बे.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
नेफा को पुल करना पड़ेगा मेरे को.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Knuckle, what are you doing here? Rash attack!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Go claw! Ding dong water bomb!
Annihilation mode.
Rash attack!
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake!
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind!
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Oh.
We are out of time.
ऊपर मार दिएगा शॉट.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, nitini potuvitos. Necritus necrus baptisi, canis omnes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcu, topir tu aetion veratum.
Oh. उचल उचल लय जड आहे ओ. वहाँ पावर मिल गया भाई उसको. इतना बड़ा क्यों लेकर आया भाई. रिया.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Oh.
What's with him?
Pitifully, Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. Fools. You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
हल्क बस्टर लग रहा है भाई ये. मुझे लगा ही था. इसको भी पुल करना पड़ेगा गाइस। हमें खा भी मारता है भाई ये।
No, wait! This isn't over!
उसने टीपी कर दिया भाई मून गॉडेस ने।
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. The flowers here bloom in oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Paulownia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Paulownia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again!
They are buddies, guys. Buddies.
We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you. I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourself. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss.
Still, what do we do now? Rurer's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans but we still don't know what his aims are. And he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now.
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now.
काम एनर्जी यहाँ की ये
Do not worry.
ये जो बहुत बड़ी क्वेस्ट है भाई, पता भी नहीं हो रही। तो 3 घंटे हो गए क्या?
Burn it down! Full throttle!
Fortunately, we were able to. But the Raihir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vision. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding.
So my canon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. That's right. And it still works on normal Wild Hunt enough.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend.
My thanks.
Had you been willing to show yourself...
Point taken. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
ये वक्त देने में स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करो।
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought slowly, gradually he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic, but I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly. Thank you for ever.
Hey, it's Lanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Hypnotizing. नी बाहेर कसं काय आली?
What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either.
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease.
However?
Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
फाइनली कंप्लीट हो गई भाई.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right. Right you are. I forgot to The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Huh? Knights of Favonius, huh? क्या आउटरो देके बंद करेगा? हाँ गड़ा हुआ.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
अरे क्या विश? अब भी नहीं मिलेगी, ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को. It is not that time, okay? इतनी जल्दी कहाँ? इसके कॉन्स्टेलेशन में ले क्या? क्या थी भाई उसकी यूआईडी? तो बंदा पूछ रहा था. यहाँ नहीं ढूंढते क्या? फिर कहाँ ढूंढते? अटैक कम है भाई इसका. क्रिट रेट वगैरह ठीक है. वेपन भी ठीक है. अटैक ओके. एनर्जी रिचार्ज. अटैक भी और अच्छा हो सकता है. ये भी अच्छा हो सकता है भाई. ये भी हो सकता है. ये भी अच्छा हो सकता है. इम्प्रूवमेंट है सब जगह. अटैक पीस. यहाँ 2000 अटैक करने की कोशिश करो और क्रिट रेट 60 ठीक है. क्रिट डैमेज 200 करने की सोच सकते हो. एक ही भाई आज स्क्रीन पे हो गया. वेपन सिग्नेचर वेपन है. एनर्जी रिचार्ज ज़्यादा होना. HP ठीक है. HP स्टैंड सब स्टार्ट होना रे। क्या अनलकी है भाई? हीलिंग क्यों लगाया है भाई? यहाँ HP चाहिए, हीलर नहीं है भाई ये। यहाँ हाइड्रो है और नीचे HP चाहिए सब स्टार्ट। 35 के तक जा सकता है ना ओरिना का। सिग्नेचर वेपन भी है। करो करो। अरे बहुत से ब्लू निकल के आ रहे हैं भाई। अरे वाह, यूजिन तो चाहिए थी मेरे को। C6 हो जाएगी। हाँ C6 हो गए भाई। मजा आ गया। बाद में आराम से बिल्ड करेंगे। और क्वेस्ट करना है।
Bring it.
ये तो मॉन्स्टर के वे, मतलब वहां तक ही थी क्वेस्ट। ओके।
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra.
टी पॉट का वो कलेक्ट करेंगे अपन।
This realm is... If you ever have...
मैं भी आर्टिफैक्ट्स जरा पक्की करने हैं मेरे को. हाँ यार ये गिवा है. यार टीम चेंज करके देख.
Time to shine! Oh, my contract!
वाह, वन शॉट हो गया भाई ये.
Paradigm shift!
ऐसे कैसे वन शॉट हो गया ये. हील हील तो मैंने इससे मटेरियल से कभी किया ही नहीं भाई. तो ठीक.
Merciless! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Access denied. Engaging! Let's keep going, team! Blaze over! Feel this! Another star goes out!
मैंने मारते हुए वन शॉट.
Time to shine! This is trouble! Born of ice and frost. Access denied. For Rex Lapis! Now's your chance! Merciless! Into the void!
होता है वन शॉट होता है. मतलब वन शॉट नहीं होगा. होता है पूरा कॉम्बो देना पड़ता है.
Merciless! Let the world collide! This is long overdue! Providing cover fire! Leave the wounded... No touching! Another star goes out! Merciless!
टैप करना था भाई.
Shower new trays! Time to shine! For Rex Lapis! Born of ice and frost. Engaging! Now's your chance! Paradigm shift! Merciless!
टैप करना था, टैप। उसके लिए अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे भाई मेमोरी का के लिए।
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. All hail. No touching. Access denied.
Providing cover fire. Let's keep going.
Into the void.
Merciless.
No touching.
दे दे भाई क्रिट डैमेज। तो क्रेजी।
Fearless.
आई मैं भी का। ये पीस सही है भाई इससे। एम और अटैक चाहिए। Guys, can this be that piece? Oh my god. 19% अटैक। यहाँ कितना दे रहा है? यहाँ अटैक 10% अटैक है। 70 EMI। यहाँ 20% अटैक है और 40 EMI। 100 तो चाहिए भाई। थ्री टू वन 100 तो है। कितना डैमेज बूस्ट कर रहा है? We have 19%। यहाँ पे EM चाहिए भाई। ये अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं अपन, ये भी कर सकते हैं। एक रिट्रेट ज्यादा आई है फिर। ये ट्राई करेंगे अपग्रेड करने का। ओह पर इससे अच्छा नहीं है भाई, 28% क्रिट डैमेज। इसका और एक भाई था ना। हम्म। हाँ, ये ट्राई कर सकते हैं। मुझे ये नहीं, कहाँ गया और एक था वो। ये ट्राई कर सकते हैं। आई डोंट थिंक कि ये जा सकता है वहां तक। अरे बाप रे, गेम पर ही चला गया बस। अरे बाप रे, 91% ईएम भाई, क्रेजी। ये देख के ट्राई कर सकते हैं। अगर वो मैं आर्टिफैक्ट यूज करूं तो 35%, 420। यहाँ ईएम स्टैंड है। ये अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं अपन। एचपी है भाई ये। फिलहाल को तो नहीं है। हाँ मतलब ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं। अटैक ये अपग्रेड करके देखिए क्या लास्ट वाला अगर एलिमेंटल मास्टरी पर जाता तो अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं डिफेंस की जगह इसमें जाना चाहिए था रे ये भी ठीक लग रही है वे ट्राई करके देखे क्या डैमेज कितना होता है
A walk would be nice.
डैमेज देखते हैं अपन किसके ऊपर ट्राई करें यहाँ पे बहुत एनिमीज थे इसके ऊपर ट्राई करेंगे नॉर्मल डैमेज कितना हो रहा
Rise with the sun.
8K
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them!
Pyroclastic surge.
इतना थोड़ी ना हो रहा 500 के तो है
Resistance is futile. Solidify yourself.
Let the mountains veins boil! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the...
Light it up. Wrath from the sky.
Intel. Send.
Incinerate.
Something to add to my collection. Bring it.
And name is
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Hear the echoes of the bell.
Get to work! Lolling! Eat Papa! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
पायरो डैमेज है मतलब मेन है उसका यूजफुल है शायद
Light it up!
तो ऊपर क्या क्रेड है
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Burn it down!
मुझे लगा स्टैचू है ये तो
Rise with the sun! Gather! Let the mountain's veins boil! Show no mercy! Rev the engines! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
कम हुआ ना बे
An
डैमेज
adventure worth remembering.
ज्यादा हुआ कम हुआ
Light it up!
Stabilize.
Get to work! You two! Time to end! Pyroclastic surge!
Pretty.
Incinerate!
कांड से सेम ही लग रहा है मेरे को
Rise with the sun!
काजुआ ट्राई करेगा इस बिल्ड में
Sounds good to me.
एनर्जी रीजन के लिए
Wind strike! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Hear the echoes of the battle! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of it! Drop from the sky! Try and stop me! As one with wind and cloud! Bring it! Let the mountains veins boil! Eat Lolling! Eat Papa! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
अटैक वाला ज्यादा डैमेज कर रहा था शायद ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है
Change of plan. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Letting brave names echo. Fulfill our pact. You two.
अटैक वाला ज़्यादा डैमेज कर रहा है। अटैक ज़्यादा डैमेज कर रहा था शायद, मे बी। ना बे,
Hey, not a bad haul.
अटैक पायरो डैमेज दोनों सेम ही डैमेज कर रहे हैं ऐसा लग।
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Fulfill our pact. See Lalin, eat Papa. Get up.
Light of the blazing sun.
क्रिट नहीं हुआ।
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Rise with the sun. Full throttle.
चोंगली बेस्ट है या काजुआ, ये देखना पड़ेगा।
Better hold back this time.
Let engraved names echo.
The wind knows me.
Light it up. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
कहाँ है बे ये वे पॉइंट?
Rise with the sun.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Easley.
कहाँ दिख रहा है? ऊपर है क्या? यहाँ पब्लिक है। वेब ट्राई करेगा। अरे देख लिया भाई नहीं।
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Pyroclastic surge.
Take two.
क्या लगता है गाइस, मयूर पे अटैक ठीक है या पायरो डैमेज बोनस? अगर 5 स्टार होती वेपन, क्रिटिकल डैमेज ठीक है भाई, क्रिटिकल डैमेज चाहिए। क्रिटिकल डैमेज अगर ले लिया तो क्रिट रेट बहुत कम है।
Light it up. Get to work.
ये अंदर है भाई पीपी टेलीपोर्टर. इतने सारे अचीवमेंट अनलॉक कैसे हुए भाई? कितने विश करे अपन. इसके बाद अपन ने किए थे भाई 3-4 विश किए थे शायद. रजिस्टर नहीं हुआ अभी तक. साठ 65. अगला वाला विश जो होगा वो गारंटीड ही है 5 स्टार. ठीक है. इन्वाइट किया था ना. इन माय गर्ल. सिक्सटी को एक पुल मिल रहा है. ओ 15% हो गया. 15. मैंने रिवॉर्ड क्लेम नहीं किया है. अनक्लेम रिवॉर्ड मैंने कंप्लीट किया है क्या? कंप्लीट किया था ऐसा लगे तो रहा है मेरे को. ये कब क्लेम है? डायर स्टेट में करने का रहे हैं. कैरेक्टर अपग्रेड चाहिए. ये भी करना है. अबे सुस्ती आ रही है. बस कर. हाथ में कंटिन्यू करेंगे भाई. एक नींद निकालूंगा मस्त एकदम अभी। ये सब बाद में करेंगे अब। इसकी कितना पीटी चल रहा है। कीची मिली थी भाई मेरे को। इसका भी मिल सकता है अर्ली। लूमा तो मिल जाएगी शायद। 50-50 है या नहीं मेरा। 50-50 जीत गया था पिछली बार। सिलाली सिलाली और बैक टू बैक मेरे को मिली थी भाई। स्कर्क और सिलाली साथ में मिले थे मेरे। उसके बाद 50-50 लूज ही था मेरा शायद। हाँ 50-50 लॉस। अगर ये लॉस होता तो अपन सेव करेंगे नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर के लिए। चलो गाइस, बाद में अपन देखेंगे। खेलेंगे रात को, खेलेंगे CS खेलेंगे रात को। बाय बाय।